Hey everyone, this is just a quick little video showing you how to make my homemade whole food granola. As you can see, I'm almost run out. So I was gonna make it anyway, so I thought, why not show you while I do it. All I have here is 2 cups of just raw oats, plain oats. Granola is so easy to make. You literally just put everything in one bowl, give it a good mix, onto your tray in the oven. That's it. I've got half a cup of pecans, which I'm just gonna add in. I've also got half a cup of dried pawpaw and pineapple. And what else? Let me see what else I've got over here. Ooh, I've got some cranberries and I've got some goji berries. You can really add whatever you want. Ooh, and as much as you want. A little bit more, a little bit more. All right, that'll do. And some cranberries. I hate measuring, by the way, if you haven't noticed. I don't like it. All right, what else we got? I think I can see some walnuts over there. Walnuts and maybe some chia seeds. So again, you can really just add whatever you want. Whatever you have in your pantry, whatever you have at hand, add it in, doesn't matter. So to help bind everything and to make it really caramelly and really delicious when it goes in the oven, I'm just adding in half a cup of maple syrup. You could add honey if you wanted to. I'm using maple, I like the taste of maple better. And I'm also gonna add in about half a cup of almond butter. You could do peanut butter. You could even add a little bit of tahini as well. Tahini is quite bitter, so maybe not half a cup of that. But I prefer almond butter. I'm also gonna add in some salt. I believe salt should go in sweet things. Salt helps bring out the flavors of things, so don't be afraid to put salt in sweet. And finally, I'm going to add in a teaspoon of vanilla extract. If you wanted to make this chocolatey, you could add in cacao, you could add in cacao nibs, whatever you want. Oh, and now I'm just gonna mix it all up. So because of the almond butter, we want to give it a good bashing, really make sure everything is combined and that almond butter is spread throughout. And always, always, always taste. Really good. Really, really good. Putting it all out onto a baking tray now. And you just want to spread it out as much as possible. And if you can see any extra lumps of almond butter, just make sure you bash them out as well. All right, so have a look at this now, because once it goes in the oven, it does change and it sort of fluffs up a bit and expands, the oats expand. So that's what it looks like raw, and you can definitely just have that as your granola. You don't have to bake it, but if you do want to bake it and you want to make it a little bit more caramelly, a little bit more flavorsome, whip it in the oven for about 20 minutes on 180 degrees. And at 10 minutes, you want to take it out and you want to give it a good mix, bash it all around, put it back in the oven for another 10 minutes, and then it'll be done. Okay, while I'm waiting for my granola to bake, I'm going to show you guys how to make some berry jam. I got these delicious strawberries from the market this morning. And I'm going to make some jam. I promise chopping the tops off these strawberries is the hardest part about the whole entire recipe. Into a small saucepan, I'm going to add in, these are a couple of punnets, so maybe 500, 400 grams of strawberries. Fresh strawberries. You could also do frozen strawberries, that's totally fine. I'm going to add in a juice of half a lime, not too much, but this will just help cut the sweetness of the strawberries, and then about half a cup of rapadura sugar. If you like your jam super sweet, you can add more. If you don't want to add that much, you can definitely not add as much as I've added. It's completely personal preference. You could even use maple syrup if you wanted, or honey as well. Now that is just gonna sit there on a low heat for about 40 minutes. I'm only gonna come to this every couple of minutes and give it a bit of a mix around, but that is gonna do its thing. The strawberries are going to go all soft, and it's gonna reduce, and it's gonna go all caramelly and sweet and be beautiful, lovely jam. All done. I got my granola here. I let it cool on the tray, and then at the last minute before I added it into the jar, I just added about a cup of rice puffs. That's it, just because I didn't want them to go in the oven. So I got 2 full jars of that, and then my strawberry jam. It is still quite hot, so I'm just letting it cool in the jars, and then I'm going to pop it in the fridge. So that is how you make really easy whole food granola and even easier whole food vegan strawberry jam. If you love these 2 recipes and you want more, click the button below and download my free 7-day meal plan. It is free, it is easy, you get it straight away, and all of the recipes come from my book, Wholehearted Eating. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you soon.